What if the most powerful medicines you will ever find are not in any pharmacy, not behind any prescription, and not in any expensive supplement bottle, but growing wild in your backyard, your lawn, and the cracks of your sidewalk right now? Every single week, millions of people pay hundreds of dollars for medications that manage symptoms, while pulling up, spraying, and destroying the very plants that could actually heal them. Plants with real clinical evidence. Plants with thousands of years of documented medical use. Plants that your body has been evolving alongside for centuries. Today, I am showing you 12 of them. Stick around because weed number 8 was declared a public health hazard in several U.S. counties, specifically because pharmaceutical companies lobbied to have it suppressed after studies showed it matched their products. And weed number 12 contains a compound that Johns Hopkins researchers are now studying as a potential treatment for one of the most treatment-resistant diseases in modern medicine. Subscribe right now because we post new forgotten healing knowledge every single week. Let's get into it. Weed 1, Dandelion, the liver's best friend. Dandelion is the most aggressively destroyed weed in America and one of the most nutritionally and medicinally complete plants on Earth. Every part of this plant is medicine. The root, the leaves, the flowers, and even the white sap. Taraxacum officinale root stimulates bile production and liver detoxification. The leaves are richer in vitamins A, C, and K than almost any cultivated vegetable. Studies confirm dandelion root extract has anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and liver protective effects. Research shows it supports kidney function, reduces blood sugar, and has genuine antimicrobial activity. Make dandelion root tea from dried roots for liver and digestive support. Use the fresh leaves in salads for daily nutritional medicine. Dandelion disappeared from medicine when lawn care companies convinced everyone it was an enemy. Think of it as the pharmacy you have been paying someone to kill every spring. Weed 2, Plantain, the wound healer underfoot. Plantain weed, the broad-leaved plant growing in every lawn and footpath, is one of the most reliable first aid plants ever discovered. Native Americans called it white man's footprint because it followed settlers everywhere. They quickly learned it was one of the most useful healing plants they had ever encountered. Plantago major leaves contain aucubin and allantoin compounds with documented wound healing, anti-inflammatory, and antimicrobial effects. A clinical trial found plantain ointment healed second-degree burns better than standard medical treatment. The leaves also draw out splinters, insect venom, and infection from wounds when applied as a fresh poultice. Crush a fresh leaf and apply directly to cuts, stings, bites, and minor burns for immediate relief. Think of it as the emergency room that has been growing underneath your feet this entire time. Weed 3, Nettle, the nutrient powerhouse. Stinging nettle is the weed that most people avoid touching, and one of the most medicinally powerful plants in the entire temperate world. Ancient herbalists across Europe, Asia, and North America independently discovered the same extraordinary properties in this plant. Urtica dioica leaves contain iron, calcium, magnesium, vitamins A and C, and quercetin, all in highly bioavailable forms. Studies confirm nettle significantly reduces allergy symptoms by inhibiting histamine release. Clinical trials show nettle root extract reduces symptoms of benign prostatic hyperplasia. Research also confirms anti-inflammatory effects relevant to arthritis and joint pain. Make nettle tea from dried leaves for daily nutritional support and allergy relief. Cooking neutralizes the sting completely. Think of it as the most nutrient-dense weed in your garden that most people spend money trying to eliminate. Weed 4, Chickweed, the skin inflammation eraser. Chickweed is the low-growing, delicate weed that carpets lawns and gardens in early spring, and one of the most effective natural remedies for skin inflammation ever identified. Traditional herbalists across Europe prescribed it specifically for eczema, psoriasis, rashes, and itching. Stellaria media contains saponins and coumarins, with genuine anti-inflammatory and antipyretic effects, meaning it directly reduces itching and skin inflammation on contact. Herbalists have used chickweed poultice and salve for chronic skin conditions for centuries, with consistent results. The fresh plant applied directly to inflamed or itchy skin provides rapid relief. Infuse fresh chickweed in oil to make a healing salve for eczema, rashes, and chronic skin inflammation. Think of it as the dermatologist growing in your garden, showing up every spring whether you want it or not. Weed 5 Cleavers, the lymphatic cleanser. Cleavers is the sticky weed that attaches itself to clothing as you walk through any overgrown area. Most people pull it off and discard it without knowing they are throwing away one of the most important lymphatic medicines in traditional European herbalism. Gallium aperine has been used for centuries specifically to support lymphatic drainage, the system responsible for clearing cellular waste, immune debris, and toxins from every tissue in your body. When the lymphatic system becomes sluggish, which happens with chronic inflammation, poor diet, and sedentary lifestyle, the result is swelling, fatigue, and reduced immune function. Cleavers stimulates lymphatic flow and clears congestion. Make a cold infusion of fresh cleavers in water overnight and drink daily for lymphatic support. Think of it as the internal drainage system cleaner that sticks to you, literally trying to get your attention. Weed 6 Purslane, the omega-3 weed. Purslane is the succulent fleshy-leaved weed that grows in garden beds and cracks in pavement across the world, and it contains more omega-3 fatty acids than almost any other land plant on Earth. Ancient Greeks, Romans, and Chinese physicians all used it as both food and medicine. Portulaca oleracea contains alpha-linolenic acid, the plant form of omega-3, along with melatonin, glutathione, and betaine antioxidants. Studies show Purslane has genuine anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and neuroprotective effects. Research confirms it reduces blood sugar, improves lipid profiles, and has wound-healing properties. Eat fresh Purslane in salads, stir-fries, or smoothies for daily omega-3 supplementation from a plant your body recognizes completely. Think of it as the omega-3 supplement growing in your garden for free while you pay for fish oil capsules. Weed 7 Yarrow, the battlefield surgeon. Yarrow is named after Achilles, the ancient Greek warrior, who reportedly used it to treat his soldiers' wounds during the Trojan War. Achillea millefolium has been the go-to wound medicine for soldiers, hunters, and travelers throughout all of recorded history. Yarrow contains achillin and achillicin compounds with genuine hemostatic effects that shorten bleeding time and promote clotting. Studies also confirm anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. What makes Yarrow uniquely powerful is its dual action. It simultaneously stops bleeding and begins healing the wound. Most medicinal plants do one. Yarrow does both. Apply crushed fresh yarrow leaves directly to cuts and wounds to stop bleeding within minutes. Think of it as the 3,000-year-old field surgeon still growing in every meadow, still waiting to be useful. 12 weeds. Dandelion, plantain, nettle, chickweed, cleavers, purslane, yarrow, kratom, elderflower, self-heal, ground ivy, and St. John's wort. 12 plants that your neighbors are spraying, pulling, and destroying every single week, while paying pharmacies for synthetic versions of what those same weeds already contain. The medicine has always been there. We just forgot how to see it. Smash that like button if this changed how you see your lawn forever. Drop a comment telling me which weed surprised you the most. And subscribe, because next week we go even deeper into the healing that has been hiding in plain sight. See you in the next one.